All right, Evergreen crew, let's talk. When you're out there on a site by yourself, your safety is without a doubt priority number one. So this is our mandatory safety plan for working alone. And let's be real clear, this isn't just a suggestion. It's the system that ensures we know you're safe. Let's get right into it.
Just let that sink in for a second. This is the single most important question you have to ask yourself on any solo job. Look, an accident can happen in a split second. And if you're the one who's down and you can't make that call, well, this whole system is designed to be the one that calls for you, immediately.
So, our answer to that big question is this, our official safe work practice. Don't think of this as just more paperwork. Think of it as your lifeline. Seriously, it's a system built specifically to handle the risks of being on your own and to make sure that if something goes wrong, the response is fast.
But here's the thing, a system like this is only as good as the people using it. It only works if every single one of us knows our part and does our part. It's a partnership, a true shared responsibility between you and your foreman.
And this breaks it down perfectly. Your role, it's all about what's happening right there on the ground. You're our eyes and ears, spotting hazards, inspecting your gear and the work area, and speaking up immediately if something's not right, and you never do a task you aren't trained for. Your foreman's role is to get you ready for that. They make sure you're competent for the job, you know the hazards, and you've got the right tools and protection. See how they fit together? One side just can't function without the other.
Okay, now we're getting to the absolute heart of the plan. If you take away just one thing today, make it this, the check-in. This is not optional. It's not a when you have time thing. It is the core of how we keep you safe when you're working alone.
And it's really simple, just 3 steps. First, you set it up. Before you even start working, you and your designated contact agree on the plan, who you're calling and when. Step 2, you check in. You stick to that schedule throughout the day. It could be a quick call, a text, whatever you agreed on. And third, and this is so important, you sign off. That one final check-in at the end of the shift lets everyone know you're safe and sound.
Now let's talk about the hard lines. These aren't just guidelines or best practices. These are the absolute, non-negotiable rules for working alone at Evergreen. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Let's be crystal clear here. The stuff on the do's list, it's mandatory. You have to have a check-in plan, you have to have a charged phone, you have to check in at the end of the day. The don'ts are just as simple. You never ever work alone without that plan in place, and you never ignore it, because if we can't get a hold of you, we are launching an emergency response to find you. Period.
And I really want to stop here for a second, because this is probably the most important rule of all. There is zero flexibility on this. Absolutely none. You must never work alone in a confined space or in a trench. That is a line we do not cross, ever.
You know, when it all comes down to it, this is what it's about. That check-in isn't just a phone call. It's not just a box to tick. It is your lifeline. It's the one thing that guarantees no matter what happens out there, you are never truly on your own.
So I'm going to leave you with this question. Think about it right now. Who is your designated check-in person for today? If you don't have an answer on the tip of your tongue, then that's your first job. Go figure it out, all right? Stay safe out there.